This video will cover an introduction to 2D drawing. 2D drawings, also known as blueprint drawings, shop drawings, and printouts, are what you will give to machinists for them to build your design. 2D drawings can be made from parts, sheet metal parts, or assembly files. Each set of drawings has its own unique options. Parts have different options compared to sheet metal, which have different options compared to assemblies. Standard workflow. First, create a 3D model or assembly. Drawings are generated from the actual surfaces of the models. You initially create the 3D model or assembly, but you do not start your design in the 2D drawing. Dimension for parts. Design dimensions are the actual dimensions from the model. Their initial location in the 2D drawing will be the same as in the model. Changing these dimensions in the 2D drawing will update the 3D model. Sketch dimensions. These are placed in the 2D drawing. These dimensions will only update when the 3D model is updated. Dimension styles can be created and are a great way to group specific dimensions together that share the same format, tolerance, precision, and other properties. The 3-place decimal dimensions on this drawing belong to the default dimension style. Dimension styles for fractional dimensions and for 2-place decimal dimensions have been created. Several 3-place decimal dimensions, which do not need to be highly precise, are being swapped from the default to the fractional style here. It's just a matter of selecting the dimensions to be changed and assigning them to the fractional dimension style. Engineering views within assembly. Detail and section views can be quickly created. For demonstration purposes, a simple detail view is being created from this cross-section. Sketch mode is entered in the view. A circle is drawn around the area to be represented in the detail view. The detail icon is clicked, and the new circle is selected. The new view is dragged to its position, and the detail view scale is changed. Finally, the label is moved a little for aesthetics. Editing these views is a snap. This crosshatch is being changed from a generic pattern to the ANSI aluminum pattern. Note that moving the section line updates both the section and the detail view. Inserting a bill of material. A bill of material is a listing of all of the parts that comprise an assembly, and when created, the bill of material will be its own separate file. A bill of material can be inserted into a 2D drawing, providing a parametric bill of material file that updates when the assembly or parts are updated. To insert the bill of material into the drawing, click on Bill of Materials view, labeled BOM on the Insert Views flyout, and left-click to place the bill of materials. When an assembly is inserted into a 2D drawing, most of the time the individual parts of that assembly need to be identified. If a bill of material is inserted into the 2D drawing, balloon callouts can be associated with the parts in the assembly. Engineering symbols. These symbols are used by engineers and machinists to further specify critical areas of the design. Engineering symbols can be selected and inserted into the drawing wherever needed. Feature control frame. The feature control frame includes all of the information needed for geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. In this dialog box, you will need to reference the datum target along with a variety of different tolerance information. The standard symbols such as runout, total runout, parallelism, and cylindricity are used in conjunction with the datum targets. This allows you to calculate the minimum and maximum material conditions. Since a Alibre design is parametric, if you change a part or assembly, the 2D drawing will update automatically after the part or assembly is saved and the 2D drawing is reopened, or after the part or assembly is saved and the 2D drawing is reprojected. This video covered an introduction to 2D drawing. 2D drawings, also known as blueprint drawings, shop drawings, and printouts, are what you will give to machinists for them to build your design. 2D drawings can be made from parts, sheet metal parts, or assembly files. Each set of drawings has its own unique options. Parts have different options compared to sheet metal, which have different options compared to assemblies. A host of 2D drawing features allow you to dimension parts and assemblies, create engineering views, insert of bill of material, and insert engineering symbols and feature control frames. Since Alibre design is parametric, 2D drawings will update automatically when related parts or assemblies are changed.